Hey everybody, Board Bob again. We are back with Factorio Modded. I went up and I got all my supplies together for doing what we're going to do down here, and came on back down, did a little bit of clearing some trees and some stone and stuff. And so we're all hooked up down here. I think we got a substation down here doubled up, it looks like. Let me take a look, see. Can we get rid of one of these? Yes, we can get rid of one of them. All right. You know what else we're going to do? Let's go here. Let's go to options. Is that under other? How often it? Uh, du, du, du. No, I think autosave. I think you got a single player autosave. There it is. Let's crank this up a little bit. Let's do 10 minutes. I think that's plenty. There we go. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get back to this, and we won't be interrupted quite so much. Alright, so what we need is, we got stone. We got actually a couple of patches of stone. We got this small one here. We got this big one here. The uranium, and we got all this oil over here. But in order to mine this uranium, we're going to have to bring in sulfuric acid. So that means we're going to need to exchange 4 different materials: 1, 2, 3, and 4. The way I've been doing this, I know some people put multiple cars on the same train. I know that's how Joe Mama does it. He's got a train for his uranium that brings out sulfuric acid and brings back uranium all on the same train. He's got, 2 cars, 2 tankers. But I've been doing it a little bit different. He runs larger trains. I've been running 2-car trains, just more of them. So I'm going to run separate trains for all 4 of these resources, just because that's my personal preference. I can kind of manage trains a little bit better that way for myself personally by doing that. So what that means is we're going to need 4 rail sidings so that we can bring this stuff in. So what I think I'm going to do is, if in looking at this, if I've got 4 cars here, I can set up my train station pretty much. Well, maybe not. I'm just looking at where I can set my stations up. I may have to widen this a little bit in order to fit 4 cars in here. Or 3 cars, because I need an engine and 2 cars, and I need to be a little further over to do that. What I was going to do, and what I may still do, and go from there and see how it works out, is, do I have a blank one? I have a blank one. Good. Is I was going to copy this portion of the railway. We'll get rid of the inner circle. We don't need the inner circle. And that gives me that. So that would give me basically a siding that I could work with. Oops. What to do with it? Where'd it go? Oh, I swapped. Dang it. I hate when I do that. Alright. So now, the thing is I want to have 4 sidings, but I don't want to interfere mainly with this uranium patch, because uranium's the important thing to us right now. But I got the stone over here. I got the oil over here. What I'd like to do, possibly, and I'm going to have to scoot it over a little bit anyway, is I would like to, I think, set up 4 rail sidings, kind of like this. I mean, I got the space up here. So we have the space to be able to do it. Now I think what I'm going to do is, like I say, I'm going to widen this for a couple of reasons. One of those, of course, being need to be able to fit more train in there. But the other one being, do we need to, you know what, screw it. The other one being, I want to be able to avoid this. So we're going to bring this over far enough to avoid that. How's that? And then we can come back down and we can join it back in down here at some point, like that right there. And we're going to leave that right there for now. We're not going to hook it in. And we're going to bring this one, should be just straight down. Right? Yeah, that'll work. That'll give us our line in and our line out. And then at some point we will join these in kind of a Y. But that gives us the accessibility to this. So now we're going to need, like I say, 3 more of these. But now that we've got that at the width we want it, let's open this up and get rid of it. Let's grab ourselves another one. And there we go. That should do us. Because then we can take that and we want to give ourselves enough room that we can unload and unload all of this stuff, that we can put in chests and whatnot. So that's 1, 2, and it's not like we don't have the room, you know, so I think this will do us quite nicely, just like that. Now, of course, it didn't join on this side. I didn't quite have it in the right place, so we'll just have to throw these in real quick. There we go. So now what I can do is I can have my ore come up and be ready for this one right here. The other ones we can pipe them up and have them in the right places. We can have this siding be our sulfuric acid for our ore, and so dedicate these 2, and we'll do that right now. Let's see, that gives us 1, 2, yeah, that gives us an engine and, well, heck, 4 cars if we really wanted it. But we want 1 there, we want 1 there, we want 1 there, and we want 1 there. So we're going to call this one, sorry Tim, Uranium 1 pickup. Right? And we're going to call this one, because I'm real simple on labeling things. Helps me keep track of them. Sorry, Locust. This is going to be uranium acid. Actually, uranium 1 acid drop off. Right? And then this one, we have a stone pickup already, don't we? We have stone pickup. So we're going to name this stone 2 pickup, and we're going to go back and name this one stone 1 pickup. Now that we got multiple ones. So we're going to, sorry Jacob, stone 2 pickup. Right? Oh wait. What did we miss here? Oh, crap. I screwed up. Gurgalati, I guess is what that says. I don't know. This is going to be uranium 1 pickup. This one's going to be uranium 1 acid drop off. This one's going to be stone pickup, a stone 2 pickup. And this one's going to be oil 1 pickup, because this is the first one we're putting oil on the train. That's kind of a milestone. why don't we call it crude 1? Because then we have light oil, medium oil, heavy oil, so we'll call this crude 1. Because it's a crude one. Giggity. I have to ask him where he got that term from, because it is kind of cute. All right, so that's going to give us our 4 stops. So let's go ahead. You know what? I don't think I want to tie them in yet, just to be on the safe side that nothing's going to come up here and come after us. So the first thing we're going to need is we're going to need acid for our uranium processing. So we're going to have some tanks to contain the acid that's coming in. I think right here ought to be plenty of space. And that's probably more than enough tanks. In fact, what we want to do is we want to line these tanks up. Yeah, close enough, right? We want to line these tanks up so that, where's our pumps? I know I brought pumps down here. There's my pumps. So that we can unload these trains. There's 1 for 1, 1 for 1, 1 for 1. I don't know how many it takes to unload them or how fast they unload, but we don't want it farting around for too long, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. All right, we're out of pumps. We may put some more pumps in there. So let's maybe we'll come up and put some more pumps in. We'll see. I'm new at this whole pumping thing. Joe Mama's been doing it this way. In the past, I've been running just belts out to the places and underground piping out to the places. He's been trucking stuff out on trains for a while now, so he would be more knowledgeable than I am by far. Oh, you know what? What am I thinking? What did I just get done saying? My trains are only 2 cars long. And then I go down and put enough for 3 cars. So I do have enough pumps. 4 and 4. I think that ought to be enough to probably pull everything out of there pretty quickly. Seems to me that ought to be plenty. So let's hook them up to the tanks. And if memory serves me right, I think we figured this out before, each car carries as much as 3 tanks of liquid. So if we put another tank, that's a car and that's a car. So then what we can do is we can monitor this acid, and we can make this station only available when it's below a certain level. So I think that's going to work. Now we're going to want to bring these out of these tanks, so I'm probably going to want to put some pumps on the other side. I don't know if we need to or not, but I'm going to help get it over there. So we're going to probably put some pumps on this side. So let me grab one of these pumps for spacing purposes. Pump, pump, pump. Where'd you go? I know I picked you up. Where did it put you? I'm half blind. All right, just for spacing purposes, we're going to put that there, and then we're going to throw down a pipe here as a manifold to come out of these other tanks, and like that. I could probably, although I know I don't need to, I know I don't need to, but you know what? Screw it. going to do it anyway. Right, so now we got input into each of those tanks, output out of each of those tanks. Let's put our pump back where it belongs. Found you that time, didn't I? Oops. Yeah, that would, you know what? I could have just turned it around, you dumbass. There you go. Alright, so that's going to give us our gazatas into the tanks. This will be our actually our gazinta into the tanks, gazata out of the train, goes into the main feed line, and that's going to come down here. So let's go ahead and set up our miners. That's going to be our next project. We'll set our miners up, and we're going to do it north to south, and we're going to do it the same way I do all of them, and I'm going to fill it up. I think I could have gone one more down here. Yep, thought so. Now, with mining uranium, you need sulfuric acid to go to the miners. But if they're side by side, like other buildings, they will feed through. I know where that is. I'm gonna have to go take care of that. There's a spot where they're kind of getting a little bit of attention. So what I can do is just line these miners up. Whoops. Up one next to the other, touching, and it will feed the oil or the sulfuric acid through them. And then the only thing I have to worry about hooking up is the ends. So I can just pipe them in at one end, and they're all connected. And that'll make it a little easier to get around them and get through them and what have you. You hear the dogs over there, they're chewing on soda bottles. House full of damn chew toys, and all they'd rather chew on soda bottles. It's like kids in the boxes, right? Buy a kid all kinds of Christmas presents and they want to play with the box. That's okay. I was the same way as a kid. I can't fault them for that. So now we need that. Right. Alright, straight pipe, boom, boom, boom. There we go. That should have all of them hooked up. Excuse me. And ready to go. Sorry about that. And then these just need to come up and hook up there. And if I do that, right? Now I know I don't need to do it this way, but because I know it's overkill, but this will allow me to still continue to have a row hooked up even after I pull them out, for being non-productive. But you know what? Let me think about these ones right in here though, because this is where the train's going to come. We may only do these two sides. We may only do them there and there. Because we want to be able to have the train accessible. So I think we're only going to do that. And then our straight pipes. It's interesting, ain't got nothing in them, but they still sound like they got stuff in them. Well, you can't, you know, plan for everything, I guess. Add another sound, and then you're going to turn around and have big files, and you don't want big files, not for a game. All right, so it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks to me like we can do this right here. We can bring this over to this one. Right, and we can bring this in. Over to this one. Right, and then we can set that up to put it on the train. So let's see, we want to go here and here, right? Is that how I've been doing them? I think so. I know I've been doing it that way on that side. I think it's like that. Man, that's sad when I'm trying to remember what the heck I'm doing with this, right? I'm pretty sure I got this right. I have a schematic for it, a blueprint for it now. I just throw it down. I don't even pay any attention anymore. Right, 2, 4, 6, yes, 2, 4, 6, good. There we go. You know what? Let's do one more row. Screw it. I want as much available to them as I can. There we go. Right, so that comes up, train stops there, that puts all of that on that. So now we just need to, you know what, sometimes it gets the better of me. And I have to do certain things. What do I do with it? Right there. There we go. Now you're gonna laugh. I had to line them up this way, but I'm not making them in the middle. It's just I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm crazy. So right. Now what I should do is I really should put a balancer in here and just, yeah, that's what I should do rather than doing that. See if I can fit one in here or not. Do I even have the blueprint for one? I should have the blueprint. Well, you know what? I may not have the blueprint for one. If I don't have the blueprint for it, fine. I'll just throw it down by hand. Apparently I don't have a blueprint for a balancer. Really? Oh, yes I do. And guess what? It ain't gonna fit. Frack. Even if I take out one row, well, yeah, even if I take out one row of damn things, it ain't gonna fit. Son of a biscuit eater. Well, no. I don't know, I just want to kind of have a balancer there so that I know it all goes in the same place. Let's try that. Just out of curiosity. And it's a yellow one, so I know it, so it ain't going to put anything down, but that's okay. I just... I just had an epiphany of something I screwed up earlier that I'll have to go back and fix. I put a balancer down and I forgot the other splitters. Oh well. I ain't a smart man. What can I tell you? Alright, so now here's my question. Can I fit? I bet I can. This may seem silly to do it this way, but when these come off of here, they're going to be all weirded out. So by doing this, when they come out of here, am I going to 1, 2? Yes, I'll have room there too. So I think I'm going to be able to do this. I just kind of want it to evenly feed, and I want it to point in the right freaking direction. Really? Damn it. Don't trip over the pipe. Right? I don't know, this may seem kind of stupid, but maybe it's not, maybe it is. I don't know. Hopefully that'll just keep it a little bit balanced going onto the train so that both cars fill properly. Alright, so there is our uranium, right? It goes up to there, goes on the train, and goes out. This is the sulfuric acid. It comes in, goes into the tanks. We need pumps to pump it into there, and then that heads out, right? Right. So then, next we got what? We got stone, I think was what? No, wait a minute. This was uranium pickup. This is uranium. This is supposed to be uranium acid drop-off. Uranium acid drop-off. Right? That's supposed to be oil. This is supposed to be stone. Stone 2 pickup, because we already got a stone. Now I'm not going to worry about hooking up the stone right now. I'm not going to worry about hooking up the crude oil right now. I'll probably put down the tanks though. Now here's the question. Do I put the tanks down here or do I put the tanks up there? That is a good question. That is a very good question. I think I'm going to put the tanks up here. I just like the way it looks better, I think. Or the way I imagine it's going to look. So, pipe. Because we're going to want 1, 2, pipe. Right? It is 2, right? 1, 2. Yes, it is. And then that's going to give us there. And I'm just going to do 4 pumps per, I think. I think 4 pumps would probably be plenty. You know, I suppose I could do 6 pumps per and what have you, but for right, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I may do 6 pumps, but right now 4 pumps is plenty. And then, right? Oh, you know what? I know where I screwed up just then. There's the halfway mark, right? Right there. Ish, actually. It's not really the halfway mark. Hard to do halfway things on this because they really can't. So I could do that. What's it really matter, I suppose? Doesn't. It really doesn't. Alright. Let's make sure that's the same damn place it is. Yeah, they like this corner. I'm going to extend this land out here and put some more lasers because they really like that corner. They come right up into that corner and it's, you know, there's not enough laser firepower right there to keep them from damaging things. So I'm going to go ahead and put some more landmass there and beat on their asses. So there's 3 and 3. And what I'm going to do, because I want the extra storage, because that's only enough. 3 and 3 is only enough for 1 train. But I want it to be able to have enough on hand to supply multiple trains in pretty short order. So we'll have to bring some more tanks up. We'll have to bring some more pumps up. That sort of thing. But that's okay. That is not a problem. Right? 1, 2, yep. There we go. Because we're going to want to be able to pump out of that into that. We're going to want to be able to, and we're going to have pumps from the pump jacks up to there. So there we go with that. Let's get rid of some of these trees. I don't mind trees. I just don't want them in my way. I mean, I like trees in the general sense of the word, but right now they're a pain in the ass. So let's see how many oil patches we can pick up. God damn, look at that. Alright, well, let's lay them all down on them. I don't care about orientation right now. Well, excuse me. What I usually do is I throw them down, and then once I've got them down, then I look at the overall pattern, and I kind of look and see what seems to make the most sense to me. I usually try to point them towards like one central point and, you know, pick up a main line coming out. Yeah, so we got looks like 3 of them. 1, 2, 3 that we're not going to be able to catch. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I could tear a piece of wall down and get that other one. But are we really that desperate? I don't think we are. I could tear a piece of wall down there, and I could tear a piece of wall down there. Maybe later we could put one here, though, because this one, we could go underground with it. Right? We could go under there and come out here. And it's not like we're going to be walking up here a lot. I mean, we are going to be potentially walking back and forth, but not all that often. Yeah, I'm going to leave the walls, but I'll pick that one up. Screw it. All right, so let's see. Holy cow, man, that is a lot of oil. Let's turn this one this way. That one that way. Right? I think we'll come straight up here. Will that be able to, I don't know. No, I didn't think so. You suck. Probably won't be able to do it that way either. I'll be able to do it that way, I suppose. Alright, well that's fine. Right? Alright. Alright, so let's pick these ones up. So we got there, 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 there. Oh, we're gonna have to do that with that one. We ain't gonna be able to pick that up that way. Right? Right. So let's put a straight pipe in. Straight pipe, straight pipe, straight pipe, straight pipe. That's got those. We're going to need here and here. Figures. So we're just kind of puzzling it on out here. Figuring out whatever fits the best. So that's all got it. Go up to here, over to there. That worked out pretty good, actually. Alright, yeah, there we go. So now, this one to there. Figures. Right. Now, where's that one hooking up to? That one ain't hooking up to nothing, is it? Because there ain't nothing for it to hook up to. Well, that's because that to that. Right? Right. And then that to that. Alright, so that one's hooked up, that one's hooked up, that one's up. Alright, this one gets turned that way. That one's hooked in. So that is all of them. Can we turn that one and hook it in? Yes, we can. Alrighty. There we go. What about you? Yes, we can. What about you? Oops. Will you go? Just about. Well, we could... Yeah, screw it. Alright, you guys face this way. I think we got her. I think we may got her. Alright, that gets us a start up there. Let's see. There to there. There to there. Yeah, it actually reached. I'll be damned. I thought it was going to be one short. Looked like it to me that it was going to be one short. Now this one, that don't work. So we'll just go down here. Oh, you watch. Yep. That even works even better there, doesn't it? Did that one not turn? Did I not turn that one? I did. Guess I didn't turn that one. Let's try that a fourth time. Alright, that leaves these two. Right? And this one. It ain't gonna reach there, but it'll reach here. And that'll reach there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right? Yep, alright. So now we just gotta hook the rest of them in. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Alrighty. Right? Alright, let's see. Yep, that's all, looks like that's all in. That's all in. Yep, that's all in. That goes up there, and that's tied in. Oh, when you got one more over there that we need a straight pipe. Straight pipe there. That's all good. We're going to need a piece of straight pipe there. We're going to need that there. And then that's all tied in. Now that's all got to go all the way up to right about here. So just past the gate, right? Alright. So let's run her up. Figure while we're here we might as well go ahead and fix it up and get as much of it started as we can. Right? Right. I mean, I know we're going to need pumps. But I can at least, and I don't have any more straight pipe, and I don't have any plate to make straight pipe. So there we go. So that's about all the more we can do on that one. The stone, I'm not going to worry about the stone right now. We are not hurting on stone one bit. I may have some straight pipe on the train. And I might have... No, apparently I do not have any straight pipe on the train, but apparently I do have a piece of straight pipe down there. Let me grab the straight pipe. Do I have any pumps? No pumps. Alright, well, we'll live without the pumps. We'll go back and get pumps. So we got oil all the way up to there. Boom. Oil all the way over to there. And we're going to insert some more tanks into here. So what we're going to do in the meantime is we're going to do this. Just for measurement's sake. Right? How's that sound? And we're all still interconnected. Right? Right. So if we come to there, and we come to there, right? That should start filling them puppies up. Oh, and looky there. We could actually tell it to bring us some pumps, couldn't we? Look at all that stuff that it's going to bring me that I don't want. Come on, I thought I changed the save. Has it been that? Man. Alright, so we can, where is that? Oh, that's right down there. Wow. That's pretty freaking cool. How far does that extend? Because I don't want to have to stand there forever and a day. Now the tanks, we could use the tanks. So that is a good thing that it brought us the tanks, I guess. Did it bring us, brought us some more tanks. What do you know? It's like Christmas. Alright, so there we go. We got our tanks in, and they're filling up. They are filling up. I think we're going to put some pumps in, though, just to see if we can help them along. And we're going to want some pumps to come out. Yeah, see, it's that same corner. We are going to have to do something about it. So let's see what we got here while we're waiting. We got our sulfuric acid coming in. We got our uranium coming out. We're going to want to put a roboport down here, or a few roboports with access to repair kits for another zone. Do we not? Oh, because we just built this. All right. Yeah. So we're going to put we're going to have to put a roboport in here and a roboport in here. 2 roboports here. That's going to 2 or 3. That's going to give us our protection for that. We're going to have to put a few roboports down here, and I can do those off camera. That's you know, easy enough. And we're going to have to pump this, plumb this all in, and give it power, and then we're in business at that point, guys. Was that pumps? That was pumps. Awesome sauce. Thank you for the pump. So we got one more bot coming because it's 46. We got 50 and a carry 4. So I know I got one more bot coming somewhere. Yeah, we ain't gonna wait around for him, I don't guess. We're just gonna go ahead and get this sucker set up. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you know what? We got the pumps now. I guess we could do 6. I mean, it's, you know, we got the pumps. So why don't we do 6? We're just gonna have to swap out our piping, which is easy enough to do. It's just a matter of swapping out these elbows. Right? There we go. So that's got that. And that's got that. Right? Right. And then, right? And then, not that we need them. I don't think we need them anyway, but why not, right? Now, do we have? Yes, we do. We have one. One is enough for now. Oh, we got more than one. We got a bunch. So we're gonna want one right here, one right here, one right here, right? That gives us down to there. Can we stick one in here? And stick one right there. That covers all of that, right? So now we just need, and what we're going to do for those is we're going to use medium poles and just do it the same way we always do. They all have power. Looks like they all have power except for these two down here. Now they all have power. Alright, so now I just need to start getting sulfuric acid over here. As soon as I get sulfuric acid over here and start getting it into these tanks, that'll start producing my uranium. My oil will be here and ready and waiting. I just need to go down here and power up the rest of these pumps. I just had a pile of substations. Where were they? Right there. Alright, let's plop ourselves down some substations. Man, substations are nice. Where am I not got my connection at? Oh, I ain't got a connection right there. Now they're all connected. Right, now we're pumping oil. Alrighty guys, there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this train forward a little bit. And we're going to put some signals down, and we're going to get out of here. So we need a signal there, a signal there. Don't really need one here. No, we don't want one there because it'll futz up the works, won't it? Well, we'll put one here. Then we want one here, 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 here. We'll take one here just to have it. We want one here. We want one here. We're probably going to go back and take these out later, but for now they're just fine where they are. Alright guys, I think that has got her done. We will throw all this junk back in the back section of the train. So that's got that end. We're going to leave that construction stop where it's at for now, because we still got some stuff to do down here. We are going to go to the train barn, but we're not going to go all the way. We're going to stop the train part way through, because we are going to set up our sulfuric acid stop. I think we're going to set it up somewhere right around here, so we got it on manual, we can get out. Alright, where is our sulfuric acid at? Our sulfuric acid should be right over here. So this is where we're going to set up our line. We're going to start right here. And I think we're going to back that up. Because we're going to put it right here. We only need to... Where you coming from, feller? Right there. And then we're going to try and see... Well, I guess we are going to have to go up that way to do it. Alright, well... Weasel it in here. Either way, it's going to have to move a pole. All right, fine. We're going to have to move a pole either way. There we go. There we go. And screw it. There we go. Now we got our pole back. All right. So, station. Always remember to be excellent to one another. Right, right. Oops. And then we got no elbows? Huh! Must have put them all on the train. Where to park? Oh, I parked all the way over here? Jesus, Jiminy. I was hoping to bang this out real quick because it's starting to get, you know, we're just past an hour. Not that I overly care. Alrighty. There they are. Subby stationy. You know what? Screw it. Subby stationy on that side. There we go. Now they got power. Alright, so now we want to come over right here. And I know it don't matter, probably. I don't know whether it does or not, actually, to be honest with you. I don't know if it matters or not. So that's why I'm doing it. Because I don't know. But throughput. Because, you know, it's all about the bass. right, well, looky there. We got that coming in, right? So there's our sulfuric acid. Now, up here is where we want another siding. We want it right around. Oh, and you know what? We didn't put, oh well. We didn't put signal lights in. We'll have to put some signal lights in. But that's a minor inconvenience in the scheme of things. Why is this not wanting to... Look, you came out, you should go in. Right? You came out, you ought to go back in. Why won't you go in? Probably because I'm too far away from it, or too close to it. We probably want it to go here. And then here. There we go. Right? Right. And then we'll just belt it over from there. One, two. Yeah, that'll work. It ain't like it should be, but it'll work. Yeah, it's gonna bug me. Yeah, and that's gonna be in the way. Fuck you. There. Now it'll fit. Dang it. Now it's overkill. That's okay. I'll tell you how unobservant I am. These underground belts, if you look at the design on the cover for the opening, this right here. Now I have in the past always looked down here on the belt to see which direction the belt is going. It wasn't until like, oh, I don't know, a week ago that I realized, hey, look, it's on the top too. I'm not real smart. Best I can tell you guys, I am not real smart. That should give us plenty of throughput. Right? I think so. Yeah, there it goes again. See that one spot, man? I have got to do something about that one spot. I'm guarantee you that that's what it is. All right. Never fails, does it? Sort of balance them out a little bit. Now I will go back. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now whilst I'm here. This has really worked out. This side belt mod, or belt side, or whatever the name for it is. It's down in the doobly-doo. But this has been a real kind of game changer for me, if you will. Alright, that goes up there. Yeah, I didn't think this through real well, did I? It's okay. As long as we got one of them coming in. Now, you know what we'll do is we'll do this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. And right there. It's going. Screw it. We'll play with it later. We'll fix that later. I don't know. It's hooked up. That's going. I need substation here. And I need a substation over here. And we need to name this. Drop off. Right? And we need to name this one sulfuric acid pickup. And we need to put some lights in. And then we're going to assign trains. What did I call this? I called it uranium acid, didn't I? Alright. Moo. Acid pickup. Screw it. Right. You bloody well right. You know you got... Oh. You bloody well right. Whee! Around to here. Lights. Up and around to here. I'll put in intervening lights in a little bit. Yeah, and I need to put lights into this sucker too, or we're going to have an accident. You know what we're going to do for right now for this? We're going to do it the easy way. Then only one train can use that section at a time. It'll slow things down a little bit, but you know what? It'll work for now. Alright. Train barn, mister. What do we got all these hold up for? Yeah, this is what... See, I was saying I need to redesign this because I'm getting held up here. Why are you holding? Oh, you know what? We're gonna move you forward. Get you out of here. Put you back on automatic. And we're gonna jump on you. Do the same thing. We're gonna get you out of this intersection. Put you on automatic. Oh man, did you see that? I walked through the train before that sucker killed me. You know what? Why you gotta be an asshole? I'm gonna have to fix all this lighting, fix this intersection, because it's got everything so screwed up it ain't funny. Alright, so there you're going. Where are you going? Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess about with these lights and whatnot, but for right now I just want to get them out of here, and I know where the problem is right here. Wait a minute, how come that one's got a light? Oh, okay. Phew. And it's going to happen again. I'm going to have to rearrange, like I say, rearrange these lights. But for now, just get these idiots out of my way. It's this lousy intersection is what it is. I just need to tear that intersection out and put a new intersection in with the right connections. That's what happens when you add on and add on and add on rather than changing things. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to set this up. Go down here to our tank cars. That's oil, 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 acid, 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 acid. So this is our first acid train. So we're going to set this sucker up. We're going to add, first we're going to add train bar and acid, and we're going to tell it time has passed, 30 seconds. That way it gives it time to fuel up. Then we're going to have it go to acid pickup, and we're going to go inventory full. Then it is going to go to uranium acid drop off. Where is our acid drop off? Train barred uranium drop off. Alright, hang on. Map. Well, sugar. Uranium pickup. This is supposed to change. It didn't change. So this is uranium acid drop off, right? Uranium pickup. Uranium 1 acid drop off. Uranium 1 acid drop off. Alright, now, which one was it? Was this train stop? Train barn acid. Train barn acid. It was this one, wasn't it? Okay. So it picks up acid. And then uranium acid drop off. And it's inventory empty. Back to the train barn. Uranium. Okay, so there's the loop it's going to make. Later we're going to set it up so that when those tanks are full, this will go away, and it'll go back to the, it'll either wait at acid pickup or wait at the barn. So there we go. So now that one should go. And we're going to tell it to go ahead and skip the 30 seconds. Go. And then we're going to go down here, and that's stone, 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 uranium. How come the wrong stone? I don't know. Anyway, uranium, uranium, uranium. This one is uranium, 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 uranium. How many damn uranium trains did I make? I don't know, but that's okay. So this one we're going to add train barn uranium, 30 seconds, and then we're going to go to uranium 1 pickup and inventory full, and then we're going to go uranium drop off empty, automatic. And we will tell it to go on about its way. Alright guys, there we go. With the exception of this clusterfuck up here, which has got everything jammed up, we are back in busyness. That should shoot that one down there. We should be pumping in your acid. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? There you go. Now he'll come up and he'll have to go up and around this circle. I might put a circle in down there somewhere so he can turn about a little easier. But he'll go up to that circle, and then he'll head down to uranium. Of course we can't we can watch. I guess I am close enough with a radar. It'll empty these out, fill these up. Oh, we need our pumps there. Crap. Oh well, but we know it's going there, and we know he's going there and waiting for uranium. I just got to go down and put pumps in. Alright guys, so there you go. We got it working, and we're on the road. So, you know, mash those buttons and give me a shout. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.